kids do things more than once. It's very important that they have the capacity to master the skill sets that they're trying to learn. So there's a lot of feedback loops that are occurring in the first semester with regard to this format that we're working on. So the grade is really much more like you would do in a normal class in the first semester. In the second semester, that changes because there are elements of the exam that are taking place during the second semester. And if I were to give a grade, a letter grade, for example, on that, it could be considered feedback to them based upon how well they're meeting the parameters from the college board.
So we will have another, we'll have
have
another meeting. There is a
detailed-
required parent meeting that we will get to.
That's a good
If you
question.
apply, we have a required parent meeting. It's an hour, at least an hour-long meeting where we go over in detail just seminar. Because that's the course you're going to be going into, right? Where we talk about what's allowed and what's not allowed. Because one of the things, so there are a few things that happen in seminar. One of the guys down at the college board forum that we were at is a seminar guru guy that teaches at another school here in California, and he's a trainer. And he said it's a really interesting seminar because kids take it in groups. Like all their friends will sign up and say, "Hey, let's take this together. It's gonna be fun. We'll work together in groups." And then by the end of class, they're not friends anymore because they had to actually collaborate in a group, and they find out that my friend doesn't actually finish their work. My friend isn't time oriented. My friends are, right? And so it was a joke, but it's not exactly a joke. It's true. When you try to really collaborate, it's more than cooperate, right? It's collaborate. And so you have to spend some time figuring that out. They spend a great deal of time trying to teach the kids that, right? The first semester is teaching them everything they need to know about this. We're going to talk about research in a second. Mr. Esby can't read somebody's review of literature in a subject area and comment on it because it's part of their research score. But he can spend an awful lot of time showing kids what good ones look like, how these are done. This is how you would do it, and then you practice on it. But then once you start writing your own, it becomes part of your AP test. Okay, you can think about this as an AP test in slow motion, spread out over several months. And when you get really, really frustrated that you're not getting a grade or you're not teaching, right? We hear that all the time. The teacher's not teaching. Okay? The teacher is teaching a lot. They are teaching more than they've ever taught in their whole life. But they're not allowed to grade your AP test while you're taking it. So when you develop your TPP, you are taking the AP test at that point. And so we can prepare you for it, but we can't grade it while you're doing it. That's the distinction here. And it's unique, it is different.
So what is the passing score?
So overall, these scores come together in a composite in a rubric, and it's still a 1 through 5. So you get scored on each of these areas, then those all come together to a final rubric. So the teacher is scoring the first two parts, and the college board scores the exam. And then the student finds out their pass score in July. And last year in our first cohort, our pass rate was 97%. Yes.
Well, like, since there are percentages, based on the percentage, can you say it was passing score? Or?
No, we can't because each of these elements is actually, there's a raw score that's calculated. So all you math kids are good at this, right? So there's actually a raw score that's given in each of these areas. Those raw scores are calculated using a formula, and that formula then is placed up on the board, and they go, okay, so here's the highest score, raw score that you could have gotten was 352. I'm making that up. All right, and so the 5s are going to be from, well, let's see here, 343 to 352. Those are the 5s. Here are the 4s. It's a scoring rubric. It's a scale.
Yeah, so it's not as simple
It's
as
not,
saying
yeah.
if you
And
get
it changes every year
if
on
you get
every
a 90,
test.
if you get a 90%, you get a 5. It doesn't work that
It
way.
doesn't work that way.
And in fact, if you look at the raw score as a percentage score on most AP tests,
It's
a
usually about
60%
60% is a
would be a 5.
Yeah.
Like a D, like you take the test and go, I got a D. And then like when you get to college, kids, someday when you go to college. Mr. Klee took his first math class at UCLA. I'm sitting in 300 students, calculus class. I get my test back. It was like a 15 out of like 100. And I'm like, I failed my first math test ever, right? And then the teacher goes to the front board and he goes, high score, 21. A, anything from a 15 to a 21. B, 14 to, like, and then all of a sudden I'm like, look, I got a 15. Like, I'm like, oh my God, right? But that's what the AP is like. It's really hard to come out of an AP test and go, nailed it,